What's up guys and welcome to a brand new City Skylines video. Now, today I want to give you guys some quick advice on how you can actually build a City Skylines city or maybe even a City Skylines 2 city with no issues with traffic at all. How do you actually do that? Well, actually I'm gonna give you some advice. It's gonna be a very short video, but I'm not gonna talk too much or too long on one specific topic. Now, I already made a kind of similar video in the past, like a week ago or maybe 2 weeks already, if you're seeing this, but it was like, I think it was like 15 minutes, a 15-minute video. This time I'm gonna try to make it even more short so you can actually just watch this video really quickly and then you can actually do the steps, I guess you can say. So basically, I'm gonna give you guys some quick advice on how you can actually build a city without any traffic. Well, of course, with traffic. I mean, every city has traffic, but with no issues at all. So I'm gonna give you guys a how can I say this? I actually don't know what the word is, but I'm gonna show you that this is not just me speaking about something I don't know something about. But for example, this city, Portofino, some guys, of course, already know this city. It's my Season 3 Let's Play city, which isn't finished yet. It's gonna be finished, but I don't know when. But that's another topic for another video. It has 170,000 residents. Now, if you're gonna look at the info of the city, and if you're gonna have a look at the traffic, we have a 92% traffic flow. Now, sometimes it's 93, sometimes even 94, but sometimes you just have a very busy street, for example. Um, for example, over here we have a little bit of some cars going in this area, a lot of cars, and then you get a little bit of redness over here, some busy spots. Now it's actually even 91%. Ooh, that's really bad. No, it's just a joke. It's still really good. But you know what I mean, right? I mean, we don't have any problems at all, to be honest. Still some red spots, but like, there's not a problem. There's not a single problem. So, well, how do you actually do this? How do you manage a city without, almost without any traffic issues or traffic in general? First of all, public transportation. Please don't forget public transportation. One of the most important things. Now, if I'm going to show you our transportation options, buses, lots and lots and lots of bus lines going throughout the whole city. Passengers 500, 500, 400, 300. You can see the point I'm making. Metros, 4 metro lines. I mean, that's actually a small number for such a big city. But still, 800 passengers, 1000, 1200, 800. It's insane. And it actually works. So this is, in my opinion, one of the most important things you have to get right in the city so you can have less traffic or almost no traffic. You have to have good transportation options in your city. Um, Now, I have also a lot of bicycle lanes, and that's advice number 2, I guess. Just upgrade almost every single road with a bicycle lane on it. Trust me, it's gonna work. It's gonna like make it so much easier for people to just go um, with a bicycle just everywhere. I mean, instead of using the car, it's gonna be such a big difference. I mean, for example, we have a university over here, and it is full, and I mean full with bicycle lanes. Like, do you see any traffic? No, but everyone is just cycling. Um, we also have a bicycle lane over here. Now, of course, I don't really have an example of many bicycle um, or many cyclists, better said, cycling over here, but you can still see some of them over here, but, for example. And it's gonna help you so much with your city. For example, we have one person cycling over here, probably going to the university, but it's such a big difference if you just upgrade all of your roads almost and just have a very good bicycle network in your city. It's gonna help you so much. And of course, you need to have a lot of bicycle lanes in general, not just on roads, but also just, for example, going above the highway, so you can have a connection with this area and this area, for example. Um, these kind of things. Also over here, you can see we also have a lot of pathways in the city, which is also helping a lot. I don't know what this car is doing right here. We didn't see that, I guess. Okay. Um, but we have a lot of bicycle lanes, pathways, transportation. It's just on point. And that's one of the most important things. Now, um, that's number one in general. All of that stuff is number one. Have a good transportation system in your city. It doesn't matter if it is buses, it doesn't matter if it is taxis, bicycle lanes, metros. It doesn't matter. You just have to have all of these things in your city. Not everything, of course. You don't have to have everything. I don't even have a lot too. I mean, we only have like, I mean, it's like 11 bus lines in total and 4 metro lines, and that actually already is helping the city a lot. So, I mean, you don't have to like do it a lot, like push everything into just transportation. You don't have to have, for example, 30 bus lines, but it just has, you have to have something, right? So your citizens don't just take the car to go somewhere. Um, yeah, so that's number one. Number two, the most simple thing, you just have to have a good network. Like, I'm not saying that this is a perfect city, but I already showed you in this city in the older video that the network is just on point, in my opinion at least. We have so many main roads, highways, interchanges connecting every single bit of the city. You know, many people make the mistake to just make a interchange and that's it. The biggest interchange there is, and then you can just go everywhere. Please, don't do that. I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't be making lots of big interchanges. I mean, you can have a lot of smaller ones. Like, you don't specifically have to build America 2.0. You know, you understand what I mean? You don't have to have everywhere highways with like 5 lanes on each side. You don't have to do that. You just have to have a good network. I'm not gonna say that you have to have lots of interchanges, but like they have to be efficient. They have to be, of course, good looking if you want to have a nice looking city. Um, but it just has to flow. It has to have some kind of like logic behind it. Now I have lots of examples. We have a very large interchange over here. We have a beautiful bridge connecting this interchange up, going into the massive downtown. We have a very nice roundabout, lots of main roads connecting everything up with bicycle lanes, of course, 6 laners, 4 laners, 3 laners. Then we go into this massive area with a lot of bicycle lanes again, infrastructure, massive roundabout connecting every single area up, main roads connecting everything up. You just have to have a very good network. It sounds so simple, but it actually isn't. You know, it isn't actually that simple to make a really good network in a city, especially if you're gonna build a massive city. You know, it's not gonna be very simple. So, number one, have a good transportation system in your city. Number two, have a good layout. And number three, I should say, or I would say, is have a look at bicycle lanes. That's gonna help you so much, so much. Now, of course, you have a lot of other things, but these these 3 things, I guess, transportation, um, and network and layout, most important 3 things for sure, 100%. Um, now, you of course also have to have a look at the services. Like, you have to have for every district, I guess, you should have a service building in that specific area, so you don't have to like have all of these transportation or all of these service vehicles driving in other parts of the city, so you will get more traffic, of course. You have to have a lot of services in your city, so you can actually have almost no traffic with that or no issues. Lots of other things, but these three things are the most important things, in my opinion. And that's how I actually made the city, and that's how I actually made the city with like 92% traffic flow. Yeah, 91. That's also good. So these are the most important things. I hope that you, of course, got some nice, useful information of this video. I know it's really simple. I know it sounds stupid in a way, but if you actually check one of these options, if you actually go option number one, okay, that's done. Option number two, option number three. If you have these things in your city, it's almost hard to like fill with traffic. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Um, really like to make these type of videos, and if you actually enjoyed this video, of course consider subscribing and liking this video if you want to. But you already know that you're not stupid. So I should say, or I am gonna say, have a good day, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Have a good day, and ciao ciao.